Hello, team owners of the 16-team USFL Fantasy League. Let's get it started. Week 4 highlights. Memphis Showboats. James Hayes, who is also in the 20-team league, is now running the 16-team league. Memphis Showboats. Mr. William Brackeen has not completely retired from us, but he has this year. Families moving and such. Lots going on, so he couldn't make it to draft. And James, his sister brother owner there in the 20-team league, has taken over, and he is 4-0. Beat the Jacksonville Bulls this week. J.C. Conger is new to the league. JC and the Jacksonville Bulls are 1-3. Memphis 4-0. Memphis wins that game 26-23. The Arizona Wranglers, Kevin Pearley, also in 20-team league, is 2-2 with a win, 24-16 over Darren Spencer's Maulers. The Maulers are 2-2. The Generals and the Breakers. Jose starting out strong this year. He is 3-1 right now with a close win over the Breakers, 23-22. Generals are atop in the Atlantic Division at this time. A surprise over Michael Summers' Stars. Breakers are 2-2 and holding the second place out in the Atlantic. The Stallions, Chris Fame, he is 1-3. Tampa Bay, Brian Tracy is 0-4, having a rough time. Close game this week. Stallions win 23-20. Brian is 0-4 and at bottom in the Southern Division. Stallions also, Chris Flame is 1-3. You guys don't quit. This is the last week of the waiver wire where you have the inverse standings and you can take advantage of that. Keep playing hard. We do have that spoiler award. You do have that shot to finish on the top 8 board, no matter if you finish 16th in the league. No reason to quit playing, guys, and I won't let you. So, Brian, that message is for you. Chris, that message is for you. You guys are toward the bottom right now. Climb out of that cellar, guys. Let me see what you can do. Also, Houston, Bill Kellick is 2-2. Oklahoma, Ian Brown is 2-2. After this hard-fought game, Houston comes out ahead over Oklahoma 24-21. Disappointing day for Tom Brady's on the Oklahoma Outlaws. That cost them, and Houston wins that 24-21. Chicago Blitz, Larry Hansen, 4-0, one of our few undefeated teams. I think the only undefeated team in our 16-team league. Larry Hansen, congratulations with a win 30-26 over the Michigan Panthers. Former champion Kenneth Beatty having a rough time with it right now, 1-3, but I guarantee you Kenneth is going to come out of the cellar on this one in the Central Division. But the Blitz tack up a win, go 4-0, top of the Central Division. LA and Oakland, close game, anybody's game. You know it, who won it. And T.Y. Hilton, very disappointing for Oakland Invaders. Steve Miller's team and LA Express, El Briscoe, the guru, who I think will be doing some previews and highlights very soon. You want to see my face all the time. And I'm still taking for guys who want to try this. If you want to just do previews and make some predictions, you can do that, and that's much easier than doing both of them. We've decided this year to have the same person do previews the week of and highlights the week after. So in week 5, for instance, right now, I will do the highlights in week 4. I will also do the previews in week 5 and then the highlights in week 5. But week 6 is up for grabs. I'm going to ask El Briscoe to do week 6. And anybody, please step forward. It's all in fun. If you just want to do the previews or you just want to do the highlights, let me know. It's much easier than doing both. But we need you, and it'll be fun. It'll be practice for if you ever go into the bigger 20-team league. We love to have fun and do it. People get to know each other this way. Moving on, the Chicago Blitz. We just discussed that, the big win to go 4-0 over Kenneth Beatty's Michigan Panthers. And finally, the Stars and the Gold, 32-21. The Gold didn't even play a quarterback. I even emailed him to do that. Ralph Ciro, he's new in the league. He's going to have to learn fast or be gone. Everybody's got to play and got to pay attention. So I understand things happen sometimes, but the Stars, Michael Summers, gets back on winning ways at 2-2 over the Gold 1-3. So our standings in the Atlantic Division, Jose Plaza is 3-1 on top. Maulers and Breakers and Stars all 2-2, one game back. It's going to be a great week coming up. I'll be doing previews real soon for you guys before Thursday Night Football. Memphis Showboats, James Hayes 4-0 on top. Everybody else is down on their luck right now in the South. Jacksonville, J.C. Conger 1-3. Stallions 1-3. Chris Flame and Tampa, Brian Tracy 0-4. So Brian's got a lot of work to do. He's 4 games back. J.C. Connor and Chris are both only 3 games back with a lot of games to go, guys. Don't quit. Arizona, Kevin Perilou is on top at 2-2 with L.A., El Briscoe. Oakland Invaders 3-1. Oops, they are 3-1. Oakland's on top. Excuse me there, Steve Miller. And Gold 1-3, Ralph Ciro. And in the Central Division, we have Chicago Blitz 4-0, Larry Hansen. That is our only undefeated team outside of Memphis. Oklahoma is 2-2, Ian Brown. Houston, Bill Kellick 2-2. And at the bottom there, Kenneth Beatty coming out of the cellar quick, I'm sure, is at 1-3. Guys, it's going to be a great week coming up. We will do some brief previews before Thursday Night Football. Be looking for that. Thanks.